If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Do it! That's your role!
What the hell happened? Raiden!
Welcome back everyone, Zero XP here, and we will continue our run. We've now arrived in the second part of the tanker section. We are searching for the President, of course, after the Colonel's reminded us numerous times through this playthrough. And as you saw there was some Nikita bullets to pick up, but no Nikita missile. So we need to find that. In this section there is that you may have saw their event, and those of you that have played Metal Gear Solid 1 would recognize the Nikita section, having to fly through the missile through the electrified floor section. And you may have seen at the start of this we've counted just the same, right? We have to take out the electrified part of the floor so that we can go and get the President. So you do find in this section the M4. Again, I am going for a non-lethal run if I can, so hopefully won't really need to use the M4, but hey, things change like the wind. Yep, just checking there won't be a guard hiding in that little corner there. The impatientness of waiting for the lift, right, or elevator for those of you in America. But I think it works the same on this. If you just keep spamming the action button, the lift arrives sooner. And now we have progressed into the least favourable part of the game. I'm sure many of you will agree, which is the swimming section. Of course, we need to go and get Emma Emmerich, and she is in the unflooded part of this chamber. We did get some night vision goggles there, which will come in handy later on, that we'll see. But yeah, he really does, Raiden does swim very much like a fish. He does kick his back legs. Perfect swimming technique, I'm sure. You saw it there is mines that you will encounter, and we just got the Nikita, which is exactly what we need for the next section. But yeah, I really don't like this part. I think if they do a remake, you know, they might want to think about switching this section up. But I get it, right? You know, keeping it a little bit fresh. And let's see what's behind this door. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm a big Jaws fan, and that just reminded me of that scene in Jaws. The guy pops out, half the eyeball hanging out. Question though, I thought Stillman had blown up, right? I thought a bomb had detonated and he didn't make it, so just questioning why he's still in one piece. I don't really get that, but yeah. So I thought you could get through this door, but you saw there it's a level 4 key card. So then I realized, okay, now I need to go back with the Nikita missile, sort the President out first, and then obviously move on to the next section. So a bit of backtracking, but thankfully it's not too much of a section. So we double check that, yeah, everything in this room is taken care of. There is a vent in there as well that you may have seen. But I'm going to first try out the first vent that I saw, which is located just here. And this weapon, it handles just like it did in MGS1. You just gotta get the speed right. There was a few times that I blow up things that I shouldn't have done. But we'll see. Like that. I'm sure that would take out the whole vent. But hey, come on, it's a game, I know. But as we navigate around here, we eventually get into this section, which houses the president. Yeah, what are you doing? My exact reaction. What is he doing there? That is my question. What am I doing? What are you doing? He is aspiring ballerina, perhaps. I don't know. We eventually get a message from our friend the ninja, and it just says, why don't you try the other vent? So you guessed it, that's where we're going next. You'll notice that the missile only has a certain amount of a length of time that you can have it out before it actually just blows up. You can see that just there. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, this happens to everyone, right? I did kill the president, which now that you may have seen the start of the video, I question a bit. Doing him a favor, perhaps? But it's inevitable, you do have to be careful, so just watch how you handle that missile.
What are you doing? Stop it.
And after a bit of to and fro, we eventually destroy that section of the electrified floor, and we can proceed to finally get the president.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here. I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort. You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's her role! Pull!
No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
I know you're thinking, whoa, wait a minute, we're now in the vampire? What's going on? So I didn't want to put you back through the trauma of the swimming section again, but yes, we got level 4 key card to eventually get to the vamp fight, and here we are. So, a good boss battle. He really likes strutting his stuff, as you can see up there. He is extremely fast, and he fires these projectile knives, I guess. He does a bit of salsa there as well, a bit of clapping. But again, I forget how good these boss battles are in this game. I thought MGS1 had great boss battles, but this one, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I prefer them. So the setup's quite simple. If you hit him in his the bullet wound on the forehead, you gain extra damage. You can shoot him in the water as well, and also if you fire grenades, missiles, anything explosive into that water, you will take out his O2, which will damage him as well. So that's an easier way to get around it. But yeah, there was a lot of toing and froing in this, and a few scenes where they did die. So yeah, it's not an easy battle. Once you get the formula down, it's quite simple. You do have to avoid him when he's walking around this section, and if you see on this bit, he fires something that can, I don't know what it is, but it just freezes you basically. I did luckily miss it then, but you see those lights up there? I found that if you take those out, then he can't perform that move. Here it is, this is it. So you're absolutely stuck, it's just a free shot that you can get on you. So yeah, take out the lights if you want to avoid that. But yeah, guys, I died a lot of times in this. It took me about an hour. So it just shows they are challenged. They are challenged. But eventually you will succeed. As we see here, he's done. Or is he?
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for Arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
So, a lot of video scenes as well in between, so I didn't want to cut out those bits. I do cut them down, in case you're wondering. I would like to include all of it, but yeah, there's a lot, right? We all know that. There's a lot of video that goes into Metal Gear Solid. It's probably 60% film, 40% gameplay. But I picked up a lot there of what the President was saying about Solidus. And he is an interesting character. So for those of you who don't know, he's the third clone and the most successful clone of Big Boss. Liquid, Snake, Solid Snake, you know, they're all cloned after him as well. But yeah, he plays a big part in this for Raiden, aka Jack. He actually served as his mentor. This was when Raiden was a small boy, right? So I guess he doesn't remember. I'm sure we'll find out more as we go on. But the Patriots, right? And I'm not going to get too much into this, it's deep, but they are the main enemy of this series. You can see here that Solidus is anti-Patriots. He used to work for them. He no longer has any affiliation with them. It's kind of like an anti-hero in a way, but he does have bad intentions, of course. But an interesting character, to say the least. Now we eventually find the computer room, and this is where we can locate Emmerich. We will find her hidden in one of these. But I didn't check all of these. Maybe I should have gone from the left. So you don't have access to this room after then. So I don't know if anyone else could tell me if there's anything else in those other lockers, perhaps.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try.
I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Hmm?
I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
So for those of you who didn't like the swimming section, you're now delighted to know that you are blessed with a escort mission. That's right. So yeah, you find that in this era of gaming, you know, I think of Resident Evil 4 that came out, was it 3 years after, maybe 4? There's an escort mission in that as well. Yeah, they loved it at this era of gaming. But I'm gonna say I didn't really like Emma Emmerich. I just find her whiny, and the only good thing that comes, I prefer her to Rose. So she does flirt a lot with Raiden. You know, she's a better fit for him perhaps, but he should just steer clear of any women, if you ask me. He's too damaged. You may have seen there, I left her behind because, not that because I said I just didn't like her, but it was more that I wanted to make sure I picked everything up. And yeah, eventually you'll be pleased to know I did go back for her. I didn't mean to knock her over there. This isn't looking good for me at all. And I was actually trying to find the right button to, you know, take her with you, because she doesn't follow you. And yeah, I eventually figured it out. Better late than never, right? So yeah, back we go in the water. We do a little bit more swimming here, guys, but eventually do make our way to the area that we require. Maybe I didn't do this the right way. I should never have put her in a sleeper hold, but hey, it worked. We got us to where we needed to go.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat.
Colonel, I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something, and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment, and hold down the action button to give her a hand.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope. You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Solid Snake just quashing any sibling rivalry there. A good reminder why Solid Snake is everyone's favorite character, right? He is just badass, and he takes no crap. Yeah, you may have seen in this section, there is mines, so just be careful. I realised I had the body armor as well. I don't think that's going to save me now, but I was crawling to get rid of any further
Snake and
mines.
Hal
So
are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President? It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well...
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right.
The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level.
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
So eventually we come out the other side after a bit more swimming. The only thing that I picked up was the PSG-1T, which is the tranquilizer version. And yeah, it just gets worse, guys. She hates bugs. You have to do a lot of spraying and it's mundane to get rid of them. You think you've done it, so you know, you go back, you reassure her, you walk forward, there's a few more bugs, and yep, she can't stand them again. So if they do the remake, I'm sure they will at some point, just cut this bit out. I don't care that she hates bugs. But yeah, there we have it. And then we have to escort her through this bit, which is a very interesting bit for me that you'll see as well. I did mess up a bit, as any person would in any game, I'm sure. But yeah, we kicked this guard's ass, or maybe he kicks ours a bit. But yeah, a bit of panic in here. We did manage to get him to sleep. But this section, yeah, you do have to get Emma to the other side of the room, right? So it is a bit of a slug. Just go back to the previous scenes Emma's talking about, GW, all that. I do like how they put real events into this game, like the Y2K incident, which I didn't really know anything about. Yes, I was alive at that time, but you know, I was much younger. But yeah, that's an actual event that happened, right? And I just love that. You'll find that in this series, they do put real life events in, which even though it's a crazy, unrealistic story at times, it does sort of help, I guess, bridge that gap between normality and non. Oh, I left Emma a bit there, yeah, so don't leave her unmanned too long, because yeah, she will get shot at. But her health does regenerate, so that's good to know. But guys, it just got worse, right? I panicked again, couldn't find the right button, eventually, you know, got her in here. This is a good room to put her in, so just if you're going to go back to this section, you've forgotten about it, yeah, pop her in this room. Guys, I ran out of bullets, right? So I've you might be thinking, what are you doing? You said you were going for a non-lethal run, and yes, that is what I was going for, but I just I didn't want to load back my other save, you know, and I liked this bit. I found on hard mode, taking a lethal run is much easier. Don't have to worry about guards waking up, this and that, like getting the perfect shot. It's just so easy. I could have let this guard go, but as they say in Spider-Man 3, I like being bad. We do avenge. That is awful. That is really, really I'm sorry, that was cheesy. We eventually get through to this bit, onto the bridge, and we do take down a few ciphers. So I guess the SOCOM comes in use there, right? It did make me think, though, maybe I want to do a lethal run of Metal Gear Solid. I always play it like this. Maybe lethal's the way to go. We do use the coolant on this bit, and I even got a message from the ninja again, just to tell me use the coolant spray. So you do get a lot of support in this game, a lot of hints, tips, especially this section.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
I kept that scene in because he's such a whining kid at times. Like, oh, I don't have level keycard 5. I do love how that, I don't know, was that seriously, like, meant to be a serious scene, or is he just taking the mick out of him? I don't know, let me know in the comments. This is a bit, does anyone think that looks like the shaft from Return of the Jedi, that the Emperor gets thrown down? Because I did. But yeah, we took out those two guards lethally again. We haven't got the right ammo just yet. Big kudos to Kojima again. This is an amazing scene, and I cannot wait to see this upgraded, an MGS2 remake, whenever that will be. It's an amazing scene. Just love how the sunshine, the scenery, it's beautiful.
enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's time to play sniper.
Damn right, Snake. It's time to play sniper. Those of you who have played this game, you know what's coming. An amazing segment of the game, and yeah, guys, you're gonna have to stay tuned because it's coming in the next video. So if you liked what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.